That's our intro because we keep getting told that we need an intro.
There's a thunderstorm outside.
I hope I remember the intro for next time.
Yeah.
Did you hear the intro?
Just improvise it every time.
Man, of course you brought fucking nuts.
Oh,
you
man.
like my nuts?
Are they cashews?
Yes, sir.
Oh, they're soft nuts. It's okay.
He crunches anything. You could give him a fucking apple. Apples
An
crunch.
apple.
You could
you don't even know what you're talking about.
You could give him.
You've lost all credibility.
You can
A
make
peach?
apple pie crunchy
You could make ice cream crunch.
if there's nuts.
Can you hear
in it.
that?
Yes.
What about this?
I mean, I guess that's a. Well, then you're gonna be pointing at him.
Yeah, there's nobody there.
Oh yeah, there's nobody there. Why aren't you talking to the mic?
I wasn't supposed to be on
Why aren't you talking to the mic though?
I'm here now.
You've been here.
Okay, so you want to hear my dream?
Oh yeah. Let's start it off with James's dream.
Okay. The first one.
Are you talking into the right side?
Hey, is that better?
I was like, I can barely fucking
I was
hear
like,
you.
wait a minute. Do I talk into the side with the switches? And then I remembered that's not the case.
Yeah, you sound a lot better now.
Okay.
I was
So
like,
you
do
really
I gotta
couldn't hear
adjust
me.
some levels?
Hey, stop interrupting. I want to hear your dream.
All right,
Yeah. Okay, so in the first one, because I had two dreams, in the first one, it was like a post-apocalyptic world, and I was the only one, like the only survivor, and I was just out in this big city scavenging for stuff or something, and I
You
was
were
just,
making your way downtown?
yeah, I was just making my way down the street,
Oh,
seeing what I could find,
don't sing.
and in the distance, I saw somebody else, and I was like, I thought I was hallucinating because I was like, I haven't seen anybody in years. And
It
then
was
the
a big
dude,
old vagina.
he saw me, and he was like, he didn't think I was real either. And then we started walking toward each other, like looking at each other suspiciously, like maybe it's part of my imagination. And then the closer we got, I was like, are you real? And he's like, yeah. Are you real? And I was like, yeah. And then we were like, holy shit. And we hugged each other. I was like, I haven't seen anybody in 3 years. And he goes, me either, except my girlfriend. And I was like, oh shit, there's more? And he goes, yeah, I'm actually looking for her right now.
Oh, dead.
Yeah.
He was probably saying that.
He was like,
so
she
you wouldn't get any ideas.
maybe. He said she went out looking for food and never came back. So he went to go look for her. And then that's when he came across me. And he was like, yeah, the last place that she went was this place over here. And it was a recording studio. And so we go over there and there's fucking zombies around. There's not many. But as we get closer, we get chased by this old zombie old lady. And the dude just like head first dives in through a window. And he was like, holy shit, I found her. And I was like, oh shit, I got to get in there. So I come in through the front door. I don't know why he jumped through the window. And I pull in the door closed and the zombie like is halfway in the door. And so her arm gets stuck in there. And then he comes and he helps me and we pull the door all the way closed with her arm still in it, but it doesn't cut her arm off. I guess because like her bones are all soft and stuff, it closes the door, but her arm's still in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, oh, that's dangerous. So he breaks her hand off and just throws it on the ground. He's like, there, we can't get scratched. And then I woke up.
Did you recognize
That's the
dude?
end?
Yeah, that was the end of the dream.
That was,
Because
you missed a lot of it.
something interrupted me and woke me up.
What do you mean I missed a lot of it? I was sitting here listening just because I'm on my phone.
Yeah, Keith, get off your phone.
I was looking at statistics.
Like, that couldn't wait.
I ran an ad
Okay, dream number 2.
for the podcast.
Whoa.
I came to work, and for some reason, I brought with me a box of sex toys. And
As you do.
as you would.
Every day.
And it didn't have a lid on the box, and I was worried about people seeing inside. And then I started thinking, like, why did I even bring them to work? Like, I wanted to for some reason, and then when I got here, I was like, why did I even bring these? This is fucking stupid.
Trick or treaters.
And so we were in the lounge eating lunch, right? And I put the box under the table, and I was paranoid. I was like, man, I hope no one looks in there. Like everyone's too busy, no one's looking. And so I looked under the table to check on them, and they were like just scattered all over the floor. And I was like, oh shit! So I got down and I was like picking them up and throwing them back in the box, so that no one would see them.
Nice. No.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. And then lunch
Did
was
any
over.
of us notice?
No. And then lunch was over, and I was trying to figure out where I could hide them until after work. And because they wouldn't fit in my locker, but I found like a bathroom cabinet.
Well, it's a box of sex toys.
Yeah.
I mean,
So I found some bathroom cabinet, and I was like taking them out of the box and like putting them on display in there, and I don't know why.
at work.
Yeah.
Do
And
we
then
have a bathroom cabinet here?
no, and then my alarm went off and I woke up.
So yet another very anticlimactic dream.
Yeah.
It's pretty good though.
They were,
Good God.
interesting in the moment.
I picked all that up. I mean, so it's the first week of Thanksgiving of November.
The whole month could be Thanksgiving. if
No
you
Nut
want.
November. Who's in? Raise your hands.
I thought it was No Shave November.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
No Shave November. It's No Nut November, and it's also no Weed November.
No Weed November.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't smoke, but
That must be hard for some people.
there's a lot of people that are not going to make it.
Yeah, it is warm in here.
Yeah, it's very hot. For some reason, it is boiling hot in the room that we record
In this room where it's normally very cold, but it's
The
cold.
fan is
everywhere
never
else.
on.
No.
No. Yeah.
Roll up your sleeves, Jose.
Yeah, I mean, take your clothes off. This is going to be another one of our stupid random podcasts that shouldn't be an actual
we talked
episode.
about cool stuff yesterday when we weren't recording.
We can talk about the same thing.
No, we can't. You can't have the same conversation twice.
Yeah, you can.
It's
We did was talk about Stephen King.
It's never
Okay.
good. It's never as good.
Yesterday?
When were you talking?
Yeah,
day before
The
that.
day before.
No, yeah, day before.
You weren't here the day before.
Yeah.
Quit
on
breathing
vacation.
into the mic. Stop it. I say we go with Jose's idea of most useless superpowers.
But I said we should have time to come up with it.
I mean, who needs time to come up with them?
Most useless superpower.
It's useless, but it has a very, like if used in a particular manner, it could be super powerful.
Like, go ahead. Just give your example.
Okay, Keith kind of helped me get the ball rolling on it. Is my superpower would be that my farts can knock out anybody, superhero or human or otherwise, out.
But the downside,
Is that I can't just conjure them up at will. I have to be ready. I have to have one in the chamber, if you will, ready to go.
they have to be natural farts.
Now one
He
thing
can't force himself to.
One thing I need help with is, can I encapsulate them and then keep them like on a utility belt?
No.
No.
Huh. I mean, can you capture an actual fart?
You can capture a fart in a jar. You haven't done that? Everybody here has done
That
that. You're
is a
liars
myth.
if you haven't.
That is a myth.
It loses a lot of its potency.
You fart into a Ziploc bag.
That's
Stays there for a couple of days.
no.
It probably, in my experience, you can call it that. It's lasted a couple hours, and it was nowhere near as strong.
There you go.
Good point.
Okay, so it can last that long.
Yeah, but with every minute, it just loses potency. So I could knock out Superman, but I have to get close enough for him to smell it, and I'm mortal. Like he can vaporize me with his vision. So
But he doesn't kill, so you're good.
But spoiler.
Okay, he's not supposed to kill.
Yeah, he killed Zod. I mean, if you don't know that by now, it's
That's a
your fault.
shitty movie.
What if
No, I loved it,
you have
100%.
irritable bowel syndrome, and anytime you get nervous, you get gas? and you're always nervous.
So you've got IBS. You just eat some ice cream. You're shitting yourself, of course, but
So that would be dangerous. Can I knock myself out?
Yes. That's the
Or is it
flaw
like-
in the superpower is it also knocks you out.
That's my kryptonite, my
Yeah.
own.
oh, so you've always got to have in
No.
like nose plugs.
But here's the thing: like a cobra doesn't die because it has venom in its glands.
Because it has to be in the bloodstream.
But
Well,
you
no,
know,
it's just you smelling it.
at the tip of my
So
finger.
anyone that smells the fart, they're out.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
if you're aimed this way and then it just wafts up into
So
your
I
face?
have to wear like a mask.
Yeah, you have to hold your breath.
Like
What would be
nose
my
plugs
name?
always.
What would be my name?
The,
gas.
the gas
the
man.
gas man.
Or the gasinator.
The Sandman. Oh, he's a sand.
Yeah.
Because I knock you out.
This oh
I
The
put
wind.
you to sleep.
the wind. the wind.
The windbreaker.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that's pretty
and
good.
I wear a windbreaker.
Yeah.
The
Like
only
a
part is-
Nike tracksuit with the windbreaker.
The only thing is that I could not, like I said, get close enough to Superman before he noticed.
You'd have to sit on his face.
Well, no, it would be your first encounter with Superman, so he doesn't know that you exist
To
yet.
be a fan or a reporter.
Yeah. Oh, Superman! Oh my God! And then you just rip.
You just got
ass
to
and
pretend
he's
like you're
out.
in trouble and he'll come and rescue you.
But I mean, what are you gonna do to Superman once you have him knocked out? Do you have kryptonite
No,
on you?
that's why I can't work on my own. I have to have like a cohort.
Oh, so we're gonna be your team.
Yeah, we would be. What is Deadpool's force?
The X. Oh, what is it?
X.
X Force.
So something like that.
So the shit team.
Let's work on that.
Okay, so useless. Do you have one?
That's why I said we need time.
I mean,
What about a heightened sense of smell, but only while you're cooking food?
oh, that would suck. That's pretty good.
That is pretty useless, though. Oh
Pretty
no,
damn
you
useless.
you could be like a bloodhound, and all they have to do is have like a mobile kitchen,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
No, but you have to actually be cooking.
So you
Yeah,
work
like,
on a
so you-
food truck.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, food truck superhero.
Dang.
Heightened sense of smell, and he can smell the crack houses and then throw food at them. I
Hey,
don't
this
know.
team's coming together already.
We already have a vehicle,
Yep.
Yeah, we got a vehicle, a food truck.
taco truck. Yeah,
All right. So what's your name?
connoisseur. No, that would be more.
The foodie. Oh no, it's smell based.
Yeah.
Bloodhound.
I like it. I like the idea.
No.
I was thinking.
Maybe nonsense.
Nonsense.
Mr. Nonsense.
So it wouldn't be completely useless, but in certain situations it could be.
In very
bad.
particular situations, it could be useful.
So like if I was working.
Yeah, I
with,
mean, when are you really needing to sniff out crime?
you trying to find a cadaver, maybe? Well, I mean, they already have.
So
dogs for
can
that.
you like pinpoint certain things? Like if you're looking for a person,
Yes.
can you
As long
smell
as
them?
I'm cooking food, my sense of smell is heightened that I can smell at very long distances.
What's your range?
And I can separate
from the food
from
and
the food and whatever else I'm smelling, what direction it's coming from and how far away the origin is.
What about deep wise?
yeah, can you smell through dirt, cement?
It is porous.
That would be a shitty flaw, is that you couldn't smell through dirt. Just bury the dead bodies, you can't smell them. That's the one thing I can't pick up is dead bodies because people bury them.
There you go. Anything in the ground.
But if you're cooking meth, I'm going to find you.
You smoking weed a mile away? I got you.
Give me some.
I could smell cervical cancer from 70 miles.
You would make so much money working in a hospital.
Yeah, just always be cooking. You show up in the patient's room with a little mini fryer and
It's
start
on
making
wheels.
some pancakes or something. What are you doing? Diagnosing you. Don't speak.
So
It's like a TV show.
can you sniff out diseases?
Yeah, I can sniff out anything.
Sniff out anything. I think that's a little OP.
The sniffer.
The sniffer. Okay. Immortality, but only when you're asleep.
That's very useless. Unless a satellite crashes on your house or your house fills with gas.
I mean, Donnie Darko would have
Well,
been
what
saved.
Okay, what? Let's say your furnace breaks and you're leaking gas in your house the whole night. You can't die in your sleep,
That's right.
but as soon as you wake up, you're dead.
Well, you got a chance to maybe run out.
But would the gas smell wake you up?
No, you just
Doubtful.
naturally.
Yeah, you just slip away.
Okay, and are you a light sleeper or a heavy sleeper? In this scenario.
I'm. Well, it depends.
I mean,
I'm
one
kind
would-
of both.
I was gonna say one could be better than the other. I mean, how would you use that for good?
There's no use for it.
Mine could be used for evil, but I could also knock out bad guys.
Yeah. But I mean, once they know your power, they're just gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not getting
Hey,
close."
there's
to you.
that guy who smells bad.
That guy farts and you pass out. I'm not fighting him.
I'd probably turn into a bad guy.
Even as a villain, though.
Just rob a bank.
How far of a reach does your fart have?
Yeah. Just a
Like, could
typical
you knock
fart.
out an entire room or just the person next to you? Or whoever smells it?
I want to say
Yeah,
10 foot
I think
range.
it's whoever smells it.
Yeah, but would it lose its potency as distance?
As it spreads?
Oh, so the further away the person is, the
Maybe it determines how long they're out.
yeah. So like if they're 20 feet away, they're not knocked out as
Like
long
15
as somebody
minutes.
that's like 5 feet.
Because think about what Lex Luthor can do with a passed out Superman. Oh, that sounds
What?
weird. But like
Like
bad things.
sexually?
No. He wants to kill him in the butt.
Stab him.
And then he would just pay me to keep farting on him, and then I would be so nervous as to be consistent because if I miss it by a minute and he wakes up, he's gonna vaporize me.
What about you? You got a useless superpower?
Maybe you can help him. You helped me with mine, so
I mean,
He can run really fast, but only after he stubs his toe.
oh, okay.
or in reverse.
Ooh. What?
Run really fast with a sprained ankle.
I was gonna say run fast, but as long as you only gotta go to the bathroom or something.
Oh, yes.
That's good.
And it's not like, oh, I got to pee. It's like, oh, shit, I got to fucking pee. That's the only time you can run real fast.
And if it leaks out, it just goes away.
Yeah. You just, you're done.
We would be the opposite of the Avengers. Like, oh,
I think I need a new power. Mine's too useless.
What if you learn how to sleepwalk?
Ooh.
what if we give you Ambien?
I wouldn't be
Just
asleep,
take
though.
drugs to go to sleep.
But how can we use that like to our advantage, like the team's advantage?
Immortality while asleep? I don't think there's any advantage.
You use them as a human shield.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you sleep for like a third of your life, right?
Yeah.
So if you're immortal for a third of your life, wouldn't it extend your life?
Oh, I guess it
Like
would.
you're not aging or anything during that time. So you will live a long time.
What if you had narcolepsy too? Like, so you'd be.
You just pass
Ooh.
out every now and then.
So if you wreck and you're driving a train or whatever, or a bus because you have a day job and you pass out, you don't die, but everyone else does.
I got another one. Schizophrenia, but every one of your personalities has a different power.
Do you have control over them?
No.
Oh shit!
That's an actual hero. His name's Legion.
So he's a bad guy,
No, he's a good guy. He's
Oh.
Xavier's son.
and the personalities are good.
It depends. Every single personality has a different
So
power.
how does he keep from destroying people and killing them? Imprison himself? Isn't he more powerful than Xavier?
Yeah. That's a good one. I mean, you never know what you're going to get with it.
I like his idea about putting you to sleep, and then we hold you up like a human shield.
Ooh, yeah.
But would I stay asleep? That's the thing. If I'm getting shot with
If we give you
bullets,
enough Ambien,
I think I'd fucking die.
We could put you in a
But,
could
okay.
put you in a permanent coma.
I guess that's the thing. If you put me in a coma, I couldn't wake up when I'm getting shot, right?
No.
if we pump you enough with enough sedatives, I don't think you'd feel anything.
Okay, I think here's the thing. I take a bottle of Ambien. I fall asleep before I die, right?
Or if you die before you fall asleep.
But you can't die because, like the Hulk, he tries to shoot himself. He can't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't I just fall asleep and then I'd just never die? I'd eventually wake up.
Eventually.
There you go. We've got it figured out. I'm the human shield.
It's still very. I can just imagine us holding your body up. We'd have to
Yeah, we
break
can
it up.
strap you to the front of the superhero vehicle.
The food truck.
Yeah.
We all have day jobs.
Oh, we'd have to because we're the shittiest team. Like, there's like the Avengers or the Justice League. And then there's the B Squad, which is like the X Force.
And then, dude, even we're at the bottom below the A team.
Oh yeah, they call us after they call fucking Hannibal and
When the A team's too expensive.
what are all their names?
Hannibal.
You've seen the A Team, haven't you?
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
Did you watch the remake?
Yes, I did
It
actually.
was pretty funny. I
Yeah,
liked it.
it wasn't too bad.
No, not bad.
The only one I remember is Hannibal though.
Hannibal and Mr. T.
Mr. T. That's not his name in the show though.
No, I know the actor. What's his name? Kane? Oh no, it's the wrestler.
Mr. T.
No, in the show.
I don't know. We're not good on details.
Oh.
No.
So I mean, what kind of villains would you have?
The bottom of the barrel.
Like you know, everybody's got their own like Superman's guy,
Nemesis.
Zod, and yeah, like who's your big bad?
Would it have to be involved with like my power and my?
I mean, no.
Would it have to reflect?
Wait, are we good guys or are we bad guys?
We're good guys.
We're a good guy team?
Yeah,
oh,
we're
we
good guys.
fucking suck.
We're dead.
Yeah. Well, if he's asleep, he won't.
This team, it lasts maybe
I-
2 issues.
What's that? The movie with they're like shitty superheroes. One of them has farts, but no, one
Oh,
of them-
Mystery Men.
Yeah,
Is
they're
it-
better than us.
It's Mystery Men?
Yeah.
They're better than us.
'Cause
No.
the one guy turns invisible, but only when nobody's looking.
Yeah, nobody
about-
can see him.
But at least he actually turns invisible.
Oh, I was gonna say, what about can cameras record him?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Because
I think a camera could record him, but
you can't see him if you're watching the recording. No, because it's a recording. It's like
he'd still be invisible.
really
I think so. Okay, if you're watching the camera and
live. No, you won't see him.
No, you'd see him
Because you're watching
He
him.
couldn't turn.
I think it's more about him being shy and embarrassed.
Oh, is it?
So he can't have people looking at him while he's doing his power.
Yeah, because he has to get butt ass naked.
Oh, does he? That makes sense.
Yeah, his clothes just fall off of him.
like in Hollow Man, he has to be naked,
Yeah.
which makes it scary. Like there's not only an invisible man in your house, but he's butt naked.
Butt naked.
Well, he
in,
was a rapist.
like in The Boys. The fucking invisible guy is always just hanging out in the women's restroom.
Oh yeah,
And they know he's there.
The girls do.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know if
You haven't watched it?
Because she goes
Oh,
in and
it's
she
on
washes
Amazon.
her hands. And then she's like, "You're a fucking pervert." And then walks out. He's like, "God damn it."
It's pretty
What's the
good.
show?
The Boys.
The Boys.
It's on Amazon.
I know it now.
It's
I've
like
seen it, though.
it's like a prequel to The Tick.
It kind of looks like from the trailer. It looks like it's from Watchmen. Like the same aesthetic, maybe?
I mean, Watchmen don't really have powers.
Except Dr. Manhattan. You know, isn't Ozymandias? You said he was just rich, right?
He's rich and the smartest man on earth.
But didn't he like kick ass too?
Everyone does. The whole team does. They're essentially just Batman.
I thought he was like Superman,
No.
like where he had like superpowers.
Nope. Not at all. They're just really, really good. Strong, fast,
Yeah,
Nope.
a lot of broken bones in that movie.
no powers. Okay, so you're villain.
Oh,
What you got?
if somebody else wants to start first, because I have no idea.
He has no nose.
No nose? Then you'd never beat him.
Oh, he's the anosmic or something like that.
The what?
Being anosmic, I think means you don't.
Oh
smell.
yeah, but he doesn't have a sense of smell or taste.
So, okay, what's his power then? Is that his power?
No, because people in real life have that, and it's not really a superpower. They would probably feel insulted.
So does he have a power?
He works at, a company that creates an anti-gas. That's not a power.
He works at the fucking Beano company.
And he's always trying to pop them in my mouth.
God, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Subject change?
Yeah, this is devolving.
Very quickly.
Unless y'all had a villain.
No.
Nah, I can't think of one.
I mean, what's the villain to a guy that fucking sleeps as his power? A guy that's always awake? Some dude that never sleeps?
Just watching.
He's just always beating the shit out of you while you're asleep? Oh, no, my villain. He can only be awake while I'm asleep.
Ooh,
And I can only be asleep while he's awake.
That's pretty cool.
that's good.
Yeah,
Lame but cool in its
And he
own way.
can't kill you while you're asleep because you're invincible,
that's right. Immortal.
immortal.
I think we just got back into it.
But
And
what's his weakness or power?
He's immortal while he's awake.
That's pretty badass.
So he's immortal while he's awake.
But when he goes to sleep, you can kill
But
him.
when he goes to sleep, you can kill him. But when he's asleep, you're awake. But you're not immortal while you're awake.
That's right.
So are you guys ever in the same? Oh yeah, you guys could be in the same room if he's awake.
Yeah, we're just both awake. So he could just fucking kill me.
No, because you're asleep
No.
when he's awake.
If we're
Yeah,
both
you
awake.
said he can only be awake while
No,
you're
but
asleep.
you can't wake up and.
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I solved
You
it.
said he's only immortal while he's awake, and he can only be awake while
I'm
you're asleep. And while you're asleep, you're also immortal.
So how's he even my fucking villain?
So y'all can't do anything.
Y'all could work together.
But while he's asleep, you're awake.
Yeah.
But he's not immortal while he's asleep. But neither are you while you're awake.
So,
So you could kill him, but he could have some people guarding him while he's asleep.
yeah. Or what if he's just like, man, I really feel like a nap. He goes to sleep and y'all are using me as a human shield at the time. Then I'm just
Oh,
dead.
yeah, then he's dead.
In that case, it would be better if he was like your twin.
Oh, okay. So he's my brother.
Yeah, so it's
Not my
both
villain.
good guys.
Well, now I got to think of a new villain.
It'll be called Yin Yang or something like that. Both Asian.
Nah, it'd be something stupid.
That is stupid.
You mean like this episode?
Okay, we could change the subject. Something. We'll do some more research on our villains, and then
We'll never fucking talk about this again.
So how about that Pennywise, huh? It's a creepy guy.
Yeah, he's a
I
clown.
haven't seen the second movie.
Oh, you haven't watched it yet?
I'm,
I haven't watched
I'm
it
open to
either.
talk about it.
What
Oh,
the
okay.
fuck?
I've only seen the first one.
People didn't like the second one.
I did, however, watch Candyman 1 and 2,
When?
like last week.
17 years ago.
Yeah.
When they
In
fucking
theaters?
came
No,
out.
recently I rewatched them.
It was $1 back then.
It's on Netflix.
I mean, what does that have to do with Stephen King?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's Clive Barker.
That's not Stephen King.
Yeah.
Are you comparing Clive Barker to Stephen King?
Yes.
The god of fiction?
The god of horror fiction,
Yeah, horror fiction. I mean,
who basically got. Oh no, he didn't get any of it, but he's copies. What's his name?
oh, how dare you say he copies somebody?
H.P. Lovecraft, because he too was obsessed with Maine, and all his stories take place in Maine.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You know they say R.L. Stein is just the children's knockoff of,
of Stephen King. Yeah,
Hey, that guy made bang.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah.
he's written like 57 million books.
Mhm.
He's probably still
There's a
making
couple
money.
new ones
There are
that are out.
He still puts out books?
a couple thousand
Think
by
so.
now.
What the fuck?
And you know, Stephen King is written under other names too, right? So other than books published under Stephen King, he has books published under other names.
what are
Billy
the other
Batson.
names?
Yeah, what are the other names?
Prove it.
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, prove it.
It,
You can look it up.
Cujo,
Pennywise.
Pennywise. Those are the names he writes under?
Yeah.
Top Secrets. You get it?
I get
Top
it. I get it.
Secret.
You know what movie that's from?
And Cody Banks.
Number 13.
13 Ghosts.
What about 13 Ghosts? What the fuck is this episode?
Like the other ones.
No, this is way worse.
Okay, so
Oh, what fell?
Okay.
What?
If you were to be a character, okay, not even be a character. If you could live in a universe, fictional universe,
Movie or book?
movie or book, which one would it be?
Well, Alicio would be in One Piece. Most definitely. Because it's your favorite
Why
fucking
is that?
anime. 'Cause
Darling
it's your
in the
favorite
Franxx.
anime.
That's too much water.
No, you could live on land.
They're just
Hey,
islands.
you could live in the One Piece universe. You don't have to be on a boat.
yeah. Do you get to pick who you are, or are you
How am I
just a
gonna be the
scrub?
king of the pirates?
Hey, do you want water or not?
You're just some guy.
Well, I guess if I can't swim, that means I ate a devil fruit.
Can you
So,
swim?
So it's like a random character generator in that universe, right?
I mean, you're you. You're just living in.
Oh,
that
so we're
universe.
not one of the main characters.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Like it has to be.
Do you know
like,
their backstory? Like, you know everybody, but they don't know you.
yeah.
Oh, so you know everything about
Yeah.
the universe. Oh.
Because I was gonna say if you do Game of Thrones, but I'll end up being like the pig farmer or something like that, like something.
You'll be the butcher's son.
I was going to say Star Wars, but there's no way I'm a Jedi.
Yeah, you'll end up being like an Ewok or something. Which wouldn't be half
No,
bad.
you're you. So I'd be a human.
No, you'd be an Ewok, but inside you'd be you.
Is that how it
You're
works?
gonna be one of the robots.
No, I was thinking you'd just be you.
Yeah,
But
you're
okay,
just
let's go
you.
down that path. What if you could be
Anyone?
anyone within that universe, major or minor character, but you can't decide who?
I want to be Superman.
It's just random.
Oh. Random?
Yeah.
Fuck, I mean, that's hard. What universe would you want to live in?
You gotta
would-
play it safe.
Why?
Yeah, see. Okay, what if it had to be like a horror universe?
Oh shit.
Um,
Okay, I got it. I'm gonna be a Cenobite.
No, but you can't.
what the fuck
You don't
is
know
that?
if you're gonna be a Cenobite.
He said I've seen the
From a Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Why?
Because they get nipple clamps or
Yeah,
whatever. they
you
get.
can't choose though.
Yeah, you can't choose.
So I could be.
So you would be in
tormented soul.
the Hellbound Heart, but you don't know if you're gonna be a Cenobite or if you're gonna be one of the tortured souls, or just one of the characters related to. But
Okay, so you were gonna say something.
I was gonna say Stephen King's universe because there's just so much shit going on. There's bound to be something cool happening.
Or you could be one of the people that's getting fucked
That's
over.
true. I could be the one that gets attacked by Cujo.
Or what
Or-
if you're in the Dark Tower universe?
Yeah, I
Who
could be
wants
in the
that?
Dark Tower.
I mean, it's part of the whole.
I could end up one of the kids in it.
in Derry.
Yep.
Aren't they all different?
No, they're all connected.
They're all in the same universe.
Prove it.
Stephen King said so.
Yeah.
I
Proof
mean,
right
he
there.
made all that up.
I mean,
You did
okay.
make it all up.
If I was going to be in a horror movie, I'd want to be in Tremors. Because
I
it's
thought
my,
I'd be in Critters.
or Critters. I fucking love Critters.
What if you become one of the Tremors?
Well, then I'd be pissed.
I kind of want to be either the Jason or the Freddy Krueger.
Why Freddy? When you go to sleep, he attacks you.
There's
You're-
always titties.
Yeah, you gotta stay awake.
Right.
Oh, there is.
That supersedes everything.
There's-
Attack of the 50-foot woman.
I'll die, but
Why? Because there's big
yeah,
boobies?
we're too.
Because I have a fetish with 50-foot tall women.
You just like tall ladies.
Yeah.
Do they want to step on you?
No, I'd rather not be stepped
But
on.
the last thing you go, ah.
They could sit on me and I'd die happy maybe.
What is that noise?
That's my
James.
phone.
Turn it off.
You turn it off.
I can't reach it. Where is it?
In my pocket.
So maybe if you can narrow it down and say one of the kids from it, or
I mean, why can't we just pick who we are in the universe?
oh, I think okay. Can we do TV shows?
And we're not talking It the book, right? We're talking the movie.
Because if
The
you get to
universe.
choose, then you're just gonna choose the best possible.
In the book, better than
Yeah.
the movie.
No, the book better, but there's a lot of weird shit in the book.
Got that
Like the orgy.
The orgy, yeah.
the orgy and the turtle vomiting a universe, and
But I mean, that's not really in the book.
no.
I was gonna say something like Saved by the Bell. It's safe, and then I know. Do I get to keep the knowledge I have now?
So you're picking the universe that you get to be in, and you pick fucking vanilla ass Saved by the Bell.
Get this. I get rich, and then I get those 2 chicks.
But you're not rich because you're you.
I know, but I know what I know now, and I can go buy IBM stock.
Why is IBM stock the thing we always go after?
Because at the time that was
Because
cool.
they were the computer geniuses.
That's before Apple. Apple was starting around 92 or what?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, go after Apple because Saved by the Bell was in the 90s. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go buy
Okay, so
Apple.
I'll do that, and then I'll drive up in a Corvette, a 1995 Corvette 01, and I'm 17 or whatever age. Fucking be a pimp.
You're going to be best
You got
friends
your jean
with
jacket
fucking
with
Zach
your
Morris.
collar up.
Zach Morris was the biggest piece of shit.
Was he?
Yes. Dude, there are videos dedicated to how shitty he
Is
was.
this the blonde kid?
Yeah, the
Okay.
main guy.
What about the curly-haired kid?
The brown.
Slater?
No,
Slater?
no. Yeah, the cool guy. That was his name?
Yeah, Slater.
Or-
CC Slater.
Wait.
Mario Lopez?
Yeah, Martin Lopez. Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about fucking
Screech?
Screech.
No.
Nobody wants to be friends with Screech.
Shit, now that I think about it, yeah, I'd be poor and I would not be popular.
Nah, you got to pick a different one. Bob's Burgers.
Ooh.
Who wouldn't want to fucking live in that universe?
I'd do
What are you
it.
gonna be doing?
Who cares?
Yes.
There's always something crazy going on.
You like that dude that skates around?
Fuck yeah. I'll be the dude in a thong. It's thong, right?
Yeah.
Just or like from Reno 911. Terry, that fucking guy.
Well, yeah, their police department's pretty cool.
I would love to be part of the Reno 911. That's mine. Reno 911.
I wonder what the police in
At
Reno
Super
have
Troopers?
to say about it.
Oh no, Super Troopers, because they got to worry about their jobs, and the second movie wasn't that good. They had to work in Canada. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. They had to work in Canada. I don't want to do that.
Cops.
Oh,
No, because Cops is fucking real life.
yeah.
That's this universe.
There's people hooked on meth and wife beaters.
Yeah, you got to fight drug addicts.
I don't believe it.
That's if you become a cop.
You don't think Cops was real?
No, I used to think it was fake, but then I saw when they did Cops in our town, and I was like, oh shit, they were here. My brother's friend got arrested.
My cable's wrapped up
Really?
around everything.
Yeah.
And it's recorded. You saw it on.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He had his car parked on the road, right? And he was visiting his friend, and it was right over there. And the
On
cop,
which
the cop
street?
on
What's that noise?
The water thing.
yes, the water cooler.
Shut up.
I think you took with the backpack.
What's that street that goes up towards Morgan's Point?
We don't know. It doesn't matter.
Anyways, yeah, he had his car parked on the side of the road, and the cop was just driving by, and he saw that the window was down in the car, and for some reason that was probable cause enough for him to just stop and go check out this car.
The window being down,
Or maybe because it was parked on the street instead of a driveway.
there was a cloud of fucking weed smoke pouring out.
Yeah,
Of it.
no. So he goes up and then he sees there's a backpack sitting in the back seat. So he goes and he knocks on the door and he's like, "This your car?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, I want to search it." And he's like, "Yeah, I guess you can search it." So he goes in there and he's like, "This your backpack?" He's like, "Oh, that's not my backpack." And then he opens it and there's a bag of weed in there. He's like, "This your weed?" And he's like, "Dude, that's not my backpack. That's his backpack, the guy that lives there." And then he's like, "Well, it's in your car, so you're going to jail." And he kept telling his friend, he's like, "You know that's your shit. He's taking me to jail. You better tell him the fucking truth." He's like, "Dude, I ain't never seen that before."
What a prick.
They friends afterwards.
I probably not.
Yeah, they're still best friends to this
Yeah.
day.
They got
He
married.
got out of prison after his 10-year
Like
sentence.
69.
Bestest friends.
Well, why you got to go that far?
Oh, I thought that's what we were doing.
I said they were best friends.
Hey, so if you're
You're
walking
saying
down-
they're lovers.
You don't know, things change. If you're walking down the street and then a police officer pulls over and then asks you to search your bag, like your duffel
You can
bag,
refuse.
Yeah, but they can detain you in quotes and wait for a drug dog.
Yeah. But if you don't have anything on you, just say no. And if they want to go through all
Yeah,
that
but
shit,
you don't know if they train them drug dogs to be like, you know, just do a little hand signal and they bark anyway, whether there's drugs or not.
I mean, what's it matter? Then they search your stuff. There's nothing
Fucking-
in there.
And then they plant some weed in there.
Well, if they do that,
Then you go to jail.
just shoot them.
Just shoot them.
Yeah, it happens every day on the news. You see all those cops getting shot.
I think I left.
Oh, did
school
you see
early.
that
That's
one
why.
cop that got arrested because they found he was planting evidence in people's cars, and then they went back on his body cam footage, and like he did it to like 150 people,
Jesus Christ.
He's
They
like-
have to like drop charges on everyone.
Yeah.
that he ever arrested.
and like he was talking to this one dude, and like he would plant meth, and like he pulled over this lady and he planted meth and a spoon,
That's hardcore
and like
shit.
you can see him on his camera. He takes it out of his pocket and then he puts it in the seat, and he's like, "Oh, what's that there?" And he pulls it out, and he's like, "Yeah, you know, I gotta test this, and if it's positive, you know, that's a felony. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it." And the dude's like, "I've never seen that shit before in my life."
That's what
He's like,
everybody
"I swear to
says.
you, that's not mine." He's like, "Well, just let me test it. Don't freak." He's like, "Just be calm."
Why would somebody be like that?
And then he tests it, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to take you to jail." Cause he's a fucking douchebag. Cause that's the kind of
Sociopath.
people that want to become cops, to have that kind of power over people.
Yeah, it's the few
I've
bad
always-
apples that
I've always
spoil
wanted
it.
to be a cop.
Yeah, there's some. Not all cops are bad.
Yeah,
90% of them are not bad.
Now I'm a douchebag.
I go as brave to say 95.
But that's why they do those psychological tests, because the people attracted to that job are like, "Oh, I
You
want
got to
that."
do a
type A.
psych test to be
Yeah,
a
you
cop?
got to do a
Yeah.
psych test.
Oh, I'd be fucked.
You gotta
Because they're
be-
like, people want that kind of power over other people.
Hey, if you go to like a psychiatrist, does that show up in background checks and stuff?
I don't
Does
think
it?
so.
Oh, okay. How does the military find out though?
if they find out somehow, then you're screwed.
I mean, I guess if they do a very thorough background
Yeah.
check.
Mm,
Maybe it's linked to your
Like
Social
if you go
Security.
any kind of government agency,
I don't know.
they're going to dig in. They're going to talk to everybody you know.
But because I think whenever you sign up, you give them permission to like go look
Yeah,
anywhere.
to look in your medical records, everything.
And if they find out afterwards, they can discharge you.
So I guess I can't be a cop or any of that.
No,
shit.
that's not necessarily true. You could be
Yeah,
a cop.
I mean,
I think it depends.
as long as
on
you
what
weren't
I
in a
was going
mental
for.
institution. But if you just go
Yeah.
see a therapist,
Like they want to look at your files and make sure that you're being honest with them and that you're.
These fucking cables are pissing me off.
calm down.
Sorry. Hey, I thought we were talking about what universe.
Oh yeah. Well, there's cops in Derry.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I thought I wanted to be a cop.
Me
But
too.
then I was like,
too much work.
Me too.
all the paperwork, man.
We all wanted to be cops.
Let's be cops.
I gotta be a citizen, so I can't do it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Aren't you a citizen?
Nope. I'm resident.
You're a citizen.
No,
What?
I'm a permanent resident.
I thought I thought you became a citizen.
No, I'm.
He became a resident. He was
No,
here
he's still got
illegal.
his green card.
I got a green card.
It's not green. We've learned.
Oh
this.
yeah, it's cream colored
Oh,
now.
sorry. It's a cream colored ID card.
Yeah. He's
It
got his
labels
cream
him
card.
A resident
card.
of the
You gotta
United
renew
So-
mine. It expires this year.
How much? Oh, I was about to. How much was it? Like I paid for it. I think it was.
$500.
Jeez, how
But
long does it last?
You only have to do 11 years, I think.
Yeah, 10, 11 years.
Oh, that ain't bad. $500.
That's cheap because sometimes it will be more expensive.
I think I paid 700, but I don't know why.
See, that's
I
just
paid
me.
$700, but it was just because they asked me to pay more.
Yeah, he took 500, put it in the register, and he put the.
And that's just
200.
me. You gotta do me, my brother, my two sisters.
Well,
my
you
mom.
don't have to pay for them.
No, but someone does.
Do
Well,
they work?
Yeah.
your brother's got a job?
He getting paid from the military.
There you go. He pays for himself.
Yeah, he's got
You ain't
money.
got to worry about him. You can pay for one of your sisters or your mom. I give you permission.
Wait, your brother's in the military?
He was.
He was. He already finished his contract.
But they sign you in. They sign you in. You become a citizen.
He never filed none of the papers.
What?
They
Why?
pay for it because it's paid
I
for
don't
by
know.
the government.
Yeah, they do it.
He just never did it.
Part of the benefits you serve, you become a citizen.
That's
Oh,
why I was gonna sign up for the army right out of high school, and that was one of my things that I'll just save $500. Good thing I didn't go, but then I kind of regret it in other ways
Why?
because then you get to shoot guns and
But I
You
think
get-
it's expensive to
you didn't
become
get blown
a
up?
citizen.
yeah. That's, Or that.
You gotta wait sometimes a long time.
PTSD.
Why?
It's hard for some of the papers to go through.
Yeah, it takes a long, long time.
Huh?
Like for my uncle, it's like 11 years.
Yeah,
What?
my aunt, they're saying they wait about more, maybe 15 years to get their papers.
So okay, what if you file your paperwork? You're waiting for
And
your
you can't do
citizenship,
nothing wrong. You can't.
Yeah,
you
you
can't
can't
get
do
arrested. You can't have nothing.
but you can live here while the paperwork.
It depends. You gotta go to a judge, and he tell you, yeah, you can stay here.
Yeah, they
or
determine whether or not you're allowed to stay or not.
You can stay while wait, or they like punish you, and you gotta go and wait in Mexico. Or like, yeah, you'll get them approved, but you gotta live in Mexico for 6 years first, and then you get your paper.
What?
And then if you like come in illegally and then they catch you, that could be it.
No more citizenship. I mean,
and like you said,
that's
you have to-
reasonable.
And if you're allowed to stay, like he said, you have to be an angel, like
Yeah.
because then they'll bring that up and you're hearing.
Sometimes they be like, oh, you got a DWI. We gotta kick you out.
Yeah.
So you got several parking tickets while you were here.
Maybe we should start doing that for people that are citizens already. Like if you do something bad enough, just fucking kick them out.
Take away
Where
their
do they go?
citizenship?
I don't know. Some
Nobody's
island.
gonna want to my.
Put all the murderers
Oh, that's what we
and the rapists just
Murder
on an
island.
island together.
They already did that. It's called a.
Yeah, it's called Australia.
Oh, don't say that. I love Australia.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too.
I want to live there. There's beautiful women.
I've
there.
always wanted to visit.
My
I
brother
don't know
went
about
there.
live there. Did he
I
like
heard
it?
it's fucking sweet.
I don't know. He was doing the Marines still.
Oh.
He was over there for like.
So you
6
can't
months.
enjoy yourself if you're.
You can. You get to live base.
They're like another America in my eyes. Like
Yeah.
You just said it was a shithole full of murderers
he
and
said,
rapists.
No.
it's all James.
It's
Let's beat 'em up.
expensive. It's
Now
it's
you're turning on
expensive
each
over
other?
there, though.
Yeah, how much are Reese's peanut butter cups? Like $8?
I don't remember the peanut butter cups, but I know for a can of Dr. Pepper, just one can is $3.50.
That's just like the amusement park.
Dude, fuck that.
Yeah, dude, it's like visiting
I don't
Astroworld
know
or
where I
something.
went. I bought a can of Coke.
Yeah,
I
but you
paid
visit
$6.
Astroworld for a day. You don't fucking live there where you got to survive.
That's
The
true.
minimum wage though is like $22.
but their dollar is not 100% our dollar.
Dollars?
Isn't it
No.
like 80 cents to our
Yeah,
dollar?
Australians.
it's probably a little less than that.
Huh?
Yeah,
Dollars or Australians?
Yeah, what are they called?
Dollary dues. No, that's not.
Didgeridoo?
I think they call them dollars. They're called
Yeah, they're
Australian
called
dollars.
Australian.
I mean, I would believe that. You know what Canadian money is called?
Euros.
Loonies and
Canuckies.
toonies.
Oh.
What I mean, what the fuck is that?
I
Loonies.
think those are
that's
like
I think
slang.
that's their. No, that,
No, he's right. They have Looney Tunes on them.
no, it's really called
That'd be
Loonies
pretty
and
cool.
Toonies.
Well, I follow this Canadian chick. I'm asking her, hey, where are your loonies at?
Oh, shit,
I'll
that's
look it up
over.
right now.
Or you only got the two?
where are your loonies?
Y'all talk about something.
Ooh,
I'm
I'll
just
show you
fucking
my-
with it.
loonies?
I'll show you my friend that lives in Australia.
I never heard about that.
She lives in a beach town. Of course,
She's
'cause-
rich?
No,
Oh, that's the poverty.
Well, they have a lot of coast.
you can only live on the coast.
Yeah, or the
Pretty
desert,
much.
or in the
The
middle. Of the
Senders,
desert.
the wild.
That's where Crocodile Dundee were.
Hey, $1 Canadian dollar equals 0.76 US dollars.
Yeah.
Ooh, gotta move to Canada. Make them bucks.
Wait, isn't that worse than ours?
No, ours is more than theirs. So our dollar is their 75 cents.
What is the name of Canadian money? We shorten the name of our currency and give them silly nicknames. Loony. Okay, so they are nicknames.
But what's the official term?
Looney, Toony, Berry.
Berries or One Piece?
Yeah,
Come on.
Hockey. What the fuck is this? I mean, I'm not making fun of you, Canada.
But what's like the real term?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I thought I saved those fucking pictures.
Yeah, dude, I have no idea.
But if you live in Australia, Japan is like really damn close.
What does
Well,
that mean? You want to go to Japan?
Well, I mean, if Japan was
Who
like,
doesn't want to go to Japan?
I don't.
I do.
I don't speak Japanese.
It's crowded. Just read the subtitles.
yeah,
Oh, so when people talk, there's subtitles at the bottom?
You gotta get that Google Glass.
yeah.
Do I have to subscribe to the dub version?
No,
Oh.
it's complimentary. When you get the passport.
Just whenever you go to...
Yeah, all you guys are like
Japan.
multi-pass.
Mm,
You know what that's from?
yeah.
No, you don't.
Fifth Element.
Yeah, you got it.
Hey, I like your idea about deporting maybe to like the moon all the criminals.
Or not even the moon. Just shoot them into space. Say, hey, you fucking murdered someone.
I like
Survive.
I like hey, Keith for president.
And I'm not talking like, minor crimes like petty theft or.
So like rape, murder, serial killers.
I mean, that kind of just covers it. Rape
Bank
and murder.
robbers,
Bank robbers.
Scammer,
Scammer.
cults.
Oh, you know what? Scammers? Yeah, fuck them. Cult leaders.
Yes. Scammers if they scam old people.
Oh, yeah.
Or someone I know. But yeah, I like the idea. Maybe send them if to the moon, but we don't give them any supplies. And we shoot them out of a cannon into the moon. So if they make it to the moon,
Yeah.
then
People who
Then
make
you
right-hand
get to live.
turns from the left-hand lane.
yeah, no, immediately.
Oh, yeah. Fuck those people. Oh, I mean, we're getting a little.
You know those cannons that they used in World War II that were like on rails?
We're just going to shoot them into space with that?
Yeah, they might not make it.
They wouldn't make it out of
Yeah.
orbit.
Well, we just keep them in orbit, and
But
then
what if the train is going 200 miles an hour already, and then you're launching them from the train?
Wouldn't you have to be able to shoot something at a higher velocity than the train is going for them to even go anywhere?
to get them a running
No,
start?
because if you're aiming in the same direction the train is moving, if you're aiming the opposite way,
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm stupid.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna take a little bit of his idea, a little bit of yours. We have a giant net in orbit,
Uh-huh.
and we have all the cadavers of all the people we shoot up there, and then every now and then you see it come out, like as a reminder.
Didn't they have something like that in Futurama, but it was a giant garbage
The
comet?
garbage comment.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
There was too much garbage, so they shot all into space.
And then it came back
Then
to
it
Earth.
came back to Earth.
Oh, it came back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying like the ISS shuttle, you could see it certain times of day where you could just look up. and
Can
see
you?
it. Yep.
Oh.
Unless you're a flat earther, then you're not going to believe that. But we could see the ball of cadavers.
Yeah, let's talk about flat Earth.
Do you want to talk about flat Earth?
Fuck no.
Oh.
the Earth is flat.
We don't have enough
Get
time.
over it.
Oh, are you serious?
We have 1
Are
minute.
you a flat earther?
Yes,
Are you really?
science isn't real.
Yeah, we got to cancel this podcast.
It's just the lies the Vatican tells you.
Quick question.
Wait, okay.
Does free will exist? Can I just tell you all my theory on
Yeah, I've been waiting.
You don't
Okay.
have that much longer.
It's a quick theory.
All right, go
Here
ahead.
is my theory on why free will does not exist. James says free will does exist because he chose to say that he wasn't gonna do what? What was it?
I don't fucking remember.
He chose not to choose between two things. That's why he says free will exists. Here's why I say it doesn't exist. Your entire life, from birth till now, you've gone through situations that have programmed your brain to do certain things. So I say free will doesn't exist because your whole life you've done things, and that's why you do things the way that you do them now. Not because you think you can do them, but because, your past experiences make you do them.
I already talked about that in an earlier episode.
When?
I was not here.
I was talking about how babies develop and how all you are is the sum of your experiences up until now.
That's what
and
I was
that
saying.
decides your future decision making.
Okay, so free will doesn't exist. But
No, I
you
think-
say it does exist.
I never looked at it that way though. But now that you say it, I think you're right.
Did you mention that?
Because you can
That wasn't-
change your ways though. You can change the way of your thinking.
Like,
You can reprogram
you?
your brain.
can you? Or are you just doing that because of...
But couldn't you choose opposite of what you
would normally do?
choose? Then there is free will, even just to make a point.
Or based on the situations that you've been going through, like, say you've done bad shit your whole life. You start to realize that bad shit is getting you into worse situations. So you start doing good things just because you've noticed that it gets you into a bad situation.
Yeah.
That's not free will. That's you seeing
But
everything.
you could keep going the way you were doing, but you decided not to do it anymore.
because of your past experiences.
But some people keep doing it even with those experiences.
Because they don't give a shit.
Or because they feel like there's no other direction to go.
Exactly. So
If that's been your life, then you don't know any different.
Right.
so does free will exist?
I don't know.
I don't think it does.
I think it does. Because you can actively decide to go counter to what you would normally do.
Hey, Jose, how many times do I tell you to do the opposite of what you normally do and you never do?
I'm sure I've done it once.
You're always going to do what's more comfortable for you.
Yes. But sometimes I go the opposite.
You know
Step
what?
out of your comfort zone.
Free will does exist because Jose said he would never do this fucking podcast.
That's
And
true.
He's been on more episodes than anyone.
Mostly against my will.
It's not against your will.
Okay,
I don't
I'm
force you to
I'm
come
coerced.
in here. I'm trying to say you're right about free will.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it exists.
I don't think I'm right. I don't know if I'm right, but
I think your past experiences dictate what you're going to do.
because I've done it where like you said, it's almost like an automatic process where you're a computer essentially that learned through trial and error, through experience now. So every situation that comes from this moment on is
Yeah.
based on all of that.
So free will doesn't exist.
No, I say it does because you still have the ultimate say whether you do it or not. Like you can choose.
But who says you have the ultimate say based on you choosing it, or is it based on
Well,
your
maybe it's
past
impossible
experiences?
in that definition. Like you're not allowing for free will to exist, period, because it's like.
That's why I'm saying it doesn't exist.
So define free will. Like the way you see it.
The way I see it, I don't know.
The
It's like
ability to what,
total
choose your
anarchy.
destiny?
Yeah,
Okay, so
The ability to become a different person.
making fate.
because it could be little changes, big changes. Like what are we talking about?
Even little changes, I think, would be free will.
I think there is a free will then. Because like I said, you can go counter to what you're used to. Maybe some catalyst made you change.
Yeah. I stopped drinking soda.
Right. It's
That's
something that
because you
gave
found out it's terrible for
No.
you.
From
no,
the time
Oh.
I was 8 years old until the time I was 28 years old, all I drank was soda.
okay, but you stopped drinking it because why? Not because you wanted to.
No, I did want to,
Okay, but
but
there's
I
a
never
reason.
stopped because I couldn't stand the taste of water, number one, and it was easier just to continue
Well,
drinking soda.
you didn't just start drinking water. You started drinking
No,
tea
yeah,
for
I
20 fucking
switched.
years.
I switched to tea,
It's that nasty ass dirt tea.
the delicious Milo's tea.
Oh, I didn't say any names there.
No sponsorship,
Dirt tea.
but
But what was the reason that you stopped?
I stopped drinking soda because it's bad for you. But that didn't stop me before.
Mm.
I kept drinking it knowing it was bad for me.
Okay. I
I mean,
mean,
Then it got to a point I don't know why, but I just found the drive to say this is it, no more.
and you think that's free will?
Is it not free will?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I'm starting to see what he means. Or
I think everything is programmed from the time of birth till whenever the decision you're making is made.
But that programming is always ongoing.
Yeah. It's always ongoing, but it's still happening. So even, okay, say 5 years from now, I decide to get a sex change, even though I have no fucking... What?
do you want to get sex?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have no desire to get a sex change at this point in time. But 5 years from now, I get a sex change. Why?
It all led to that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. I see what you mean.
I have no desire for it. But, you know,
But
my experiences through life,
What is the evidence that led to that?
your experiences in life lead
What
to
experiences?
who knows what could happen between now and then.
You just wake up one day and you're like,
No, I'm not saying that.
I think I was supposed to be a woman.
I'm just saying as an example.
Something
5
drastic.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a sex
Have you
change.
made any drastic changes?
In my life?
Yes.
I quit smoking. For
That's a big one.
no fucking reason.
Other than you wanted to?
No, not that I wanted to.
It's
I
expensive.
still want to smoke all the time.
Why?
I don't know. It seems to calm the nerves.
Yeah. You know, when it was in the 70s and my dad had anxiety disorder and he went to the doctor and the doctor told him you should start smoking. It'll calm your nerves.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? Actually, if you're constipated, have a cigarette. You will shit. That's the only
See,
time
it
I'm
cures
gonna
your ails.
It,
You could drink some coffee if you're not used to it. That don't give
Then
you
it
the
kills
shits.
you.
I feel like it does help with constipation. Oh,
Or those sugar-free chocolates. You eat enough of those, you need to be next to a toilet.
um,
Hmm?
it's time to go.
Yeah. It's 3:06.
I mean, we can pick up this some other time.
Yeah. Okay, but I have one more question.
Yeah.
Is being good selfish?
No.
Partly, yes.
Is it? What do you mean being good?
Ask someone why they do nice things or why they do good things.
So altruism.
What is the answer that they give you?
I don't know. I do good things because
Either A,
I want good things done to me.
it's because they want good things to happen to them.
So it's selfish.
Or B, it makes them feel good.
Which is selfish.
Or C, is because God says, love thy neighbor.
So it's guilt.
So, okay, you're still saying free will doesn't exist because you only do it for another reason?
Exactly.
Yes. I don't know if I'm not saying I agree with that 100%, but I
The
see
free
what he
will
means.
thing?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so if you asked Mother Teresa why she did good things her entire life, what do you think she would have said?
She
Mother
did
Teresa
some
worked with the
terrible
mob.
stuff.
Did she?
Yeah, you don't know about that?
No.
Did you know? Oh, go ahead.
I mean, we got to go.
Yeah, we got it.
Oh, we'll continue this. Make a note of that.
Yeah.
The free will?
No, Mother Teresa being a meanie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. A meanie?
And the
Yeah.
conditions in her
Okay,
hospitals.
Fuck Mother Teresa. Not. She was a good
She's
lady.
dead.
Gandhi.
He was a wife beater.
Was he?
Yeah.
No one's perfect.
Okay, who else we got? Who else we got?
Martin Luther King. Yes.
Martin Luther King.
He had an affair.
He was a cheater.
He had an affair?
Yeah. So nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
Abraham Lincoln.
He hated black people.
No.
Nobody's
He
perfect.
saved.
He owned slaves.
He freed the slaves.
He said,
He freed his
in his
slaves.
own words, if he could defeat the South without freeing the slaves, he would do it. He says, I'm not saying that black people are as smart as white people or as capable as white people, but it's the only way to defeat the South.
I think we need to see the quote on that because that
Okay.
sounds real fucked
There's a
up.
whole book.
Is there?
He wrote a book.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Debatable whether he even existed or not.
Well, no, Jesus the person existed, but was he the son of God?
He was probably not perfect.
You know, what was the other dude's name that they released? And because they were like, you can have this serial
Mandela?
killer.
Oh, sorry.
Mandela.
What was his name?
They did release some.
Barbasol. Started with a B.
Is that a deodorant?
No, it's a shaving.
Shaving
cream.
cream. Bartleby.
They said his first name was Jesus too, because Jesus was the most common name.
Oh shit.
So and they
there
said
could've
that at least one of the other thieves on the cross was also named Jesus.
Oh fucking! There was only 3 of them.
Yeah.
That's a common name. It's like
Keith.
John. Keith isn't common.
We have 3 Keiths.
It doesn't mean it's common.
Yeah, that's true. Jose is very common.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do good
Juan.
to make yourself feel better, or
But could you do good things knowing that it'll perpetuate a cycle of good for
Yeah,
others.
I was trying to say they do good things just to do good things.
Not for yourself. Like if you know that something's not going to benefit you, or very, very slim chance it's going to benefit you.
And that is altruism.
I don't think anyone does good things just
But
because
nobody does good things just to do good things.
See, some people
because their
believe-
whole life they were told doing good leads
They want
to
other
good.
people to be happy. But that makes them happy, and that's why they do it.
Right.
And on that note,
Well, we'll continue on that because
Yeah.
I have a lot to say about that too.
yeah, next week you'll forget we even talked
No,
about
no,
this.
no. You keep notes.
No, I don't.
I don't have a phone.
I mean, I don't keep notes.
Okay. We'll all collectively remember.
What about this podcast makes you think we're organized or keep notes?
Yeah, it's your fault.
Exactly. I mean, I've got a list of topics that we can talk about every week, and we've used
Done
maybe
zero?
5 of them.
No,
Zero?
we've used them all in
Zero?
every episode.
Yeah, we've used 2.
I'll
Use them
remember.
all up in one episode.
All right.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well-
we always do.
Thank you all for listening. If you even did listen, you might have just skipped to the end. If you
Yeah.
want to get in
Bye.
contact with us, everything will be in the description.
I spaced out. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, what is going on? We love you all. Please, somebody fucking write me in that email.
You want to say something mean and nasty? Give us that.
Yeah, if you want to tell us we're stupid or we
Yeah,
don't
just
know
tell
what we're
Keith to
talking
stop.
about,
To stop begging you to write them.
yeah, just write and say, hey, stop asking me to write you.
Say, go fuck yourself.
And then I'll quit mentioning it.
He
Okay,
won't.
bye.
He won't. Bye.
Bye.
You got to say bye.
Bye.
Jesus Christ.